This week I would have been celebrating my 40th wedding anniversary. August 17th, 1985, Nathan and I were married. And then months before our 35th anniversary, he was killed. I've said that the day I married Nathan was the best day of my life. So even though he's not here, that day will continue to be extremely special to me. And it's usually around this time of year then that in honor of my anniversary, I make posts on the subject of marriage. And it's actually my favorite subject to talk about, probably because I loved marriage so much and because I learned so much within that relationship of marriage. I was going to share with you again the little things that made Nathan and my marriage relationship so good and maintained it in being good. When people looked at us, even after 30 years of marriage, they could visibly see that we were in love. But I could share those things with you and you could try them. But the truth is that Nathan and I didn't try to do them to keep our marriage good. They were spontaneous. They had sprung from something deeper. So what was that deeper thing? Yeah, it was love. But what it was this high priority that we both had of harmony, keeping harmony between us. So when an issue would come up, we would spend as much time as was needed, hours, days, weeks, months, of keep coming back to the issue and talking about it until we could find resolve and harmony on it between us. We did not let things pile up. And so therefore, these little things, expressions of love and how we kept our love alive, sprung from that harmony that we maintained. Now, you may be somebody who says, that's great, you had a partner like that who is willing to do the work of communicating. I don't. If you're one of those, I'm going to challenge you to be the one to start initiating a safe place for your partner to communicate their feelings and their thoughts. No gasping, no judging, criticizing, name-calling. Listen and come to them with the main goal of understanding them and validating them, validating what they're thinking, validating what they're feeling, even if you don't think it's legit. And then see if at some point, as you provide that safe place for them to communicate, if they don't in time feel heard enough that they will reciprocate it to you. So often we come to each other with the main goal of being understood, and then it just ends up you triggering your spouse and your spouse triggering you back and forth, and nothing really becomes resolved. I saw this quote years ago, and I loved it from the start because I just felt like, oh, this explains exactly what Nathan would give to me. I think I tried, but I don't think I was as successful as giving it back to him. But this is the goal. Oh, the comfort, the inexpressible comfort of feeling safe with a person, having neither to weigh thoughts nor measure words, but to pour them all out just as they are, chaff and grain together, knowing that a faithful hand will take and sift them and keep what is worth keeping, and then with a breath of kindness, blow the rest away. That's the goal in your marriage, to be able to provide that kind of safety to your spouse, and then hopefully it will be reciprocated to you.